Oh, shit! I made it. You made it. We made it. It's episode 2, SpaghottiLand. Keep an eye out in the future. I'll figure out some sort of intro little video. Not yet. Still ground level, still rock bottom. Join me as we build from nothing. I think I said welcome. I don't know. So many fucking takes when I have to start these videos. I don't know how to start them. I'm sure everyone has that problem, but here we are. We got it going. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Thank you for checking out episode 1 if you did that. And I want to get all my thank yous out of the way. By the way, I have a note list and I'm working my way through. So trying to keep as order as possible. If you've seen some of the other videos on my channel, you know my brain is fucking chaos. I can't. So I'm just gonna I'll try and keep it in order as to my note here. We're getting it down. Thank yous all around. Thank you to Cole for the pronunciation on boson, like trombone, boson. And thank you to Dave Niebuhr himself for correct pronunciation on that. That made my day, seeing that my video made you smile. If you're not following me on Instagram, check that shit out, ElectroSpaghotti. It's the same on all platforms. ElectroSpaghotti, you look it up, it's probably me. Xbox, same thing. Check it all out. Jacob. You want to hang out? Let's figure it out. It's been a slow week. I got some fucking neck pain. You might notice that I seem a little stiff. And it's because I slept wrong like 2 nights ago, and I have been feeling it ever since. It sucks. Get your aging biological machine. I think I mentioned that big videos not gonna happen every fucking week. But you know what I will do? I'll do once a month, probably like the first video of the month, because I'll do one each week. And it just so happens, by the way, I'm filming these on Sunday, but it looks like they're getting published on Monday because my internet is such garbage that when I try to upload them, it takes all fucking night. So, show's coming out on Monday. That's how it's going to be. Filming them on Sundays, though. What was I just saying? Oh, yeah. Showcase. The vinyl showcase. The vinyl showcase videos. The 3 that I did last time. I'll do another 3 at the beginning of next month. I'll try and space it out like that so that I don't have to make fucking hours of videos and hours of editing for myself every week, because that does not help me with stress. That just adds to it. So I've been working on a whole bunch of stuff, you know, creatively picking away at my music project. Been applying at jobbies. If you got a good jobby that pays $20 an hour and up, get at me. Chilliwack. It's been a week of real stupid family-related issues that I'm not going to go into here, but note for future self, if you're watching these videos, this week sucks. Movies that I want to see. I want to see Avatar 2, and I'll go over a little bit of history of that for a little bit. Yeah, and so you're like, well, everyone's seen Avatar. What do you... So I got to go over it a little bit. For those of you who already know me, you probably don't need the history lesson, but for those of you who don't, I might as well... I'll get into it now so it doesn't work its way out later. I'm revealing it. So, when Avatar 1 came out, I had never seen a 3D movie, ever. I thought they were stupid, thought they were gimmicky. Avatar 1 came out, and I'm pretty sure my bro Torin was like, let's go down to the theater. And we went down to the theater, and I was like, fucking 3D movie. Okay, it's James Cameron, though. We'll give it a chance. And pretty much, like, it opens with, like, the flying over the jungle, and then there was, like, the bubble in stasis. Instantly sold. Instantly fucking sold. Incredible. The entire fucking movie, the way it's filmed in 3D, and the bushes come at you. I saw that movie 24 times in IMAX. Not because I loved the movie, but because I loved the effects. Holy shit. No other movie has ever really come close to that. The only other theater experience that, like, rocked my ass off with, like, more than what was going on in the movie was Pacific Rim. I saw Pacific Rim in D-Box, where the seats have hydraulic shit, and, dude, the robots would wind up a punch, and your seat would go with the punch, and then as the punch, like, went and landed, your seat would go woof, and it was nuts. It was... I'm going to get a D-Box theater in my house one day because of that. And I will have to rewatch Pacific Rim and D-Box, because that almost was better than Avatar's 3D bushes feeling like they're hitting you in the face. So that covers that, I think. I also want to see Infinity Pool, because it seems to be fucking people up. And if you have not seen Possessor was probably my favorite horror, sci-fi, psychological, whatever, of the last 10 years. Holy shit. You owe it to yourself to go see Possessor. I will probably check out Crimes of the Future. It looks disturbing. I have my doubts about the movie, but when I watch it, you'll hear about it. The Vidya that I've been playing, if you care, if you made it this far. Doom 3. I've been replaying Doom 3 because I have the Bethesda re-released on Xbox Live. It's basically the BFG edition, but it doesn't say that. It just says Doom 3. It's good. I love me some Doom 3. It's probably my favorite of all the old Dooms. I love me some Doom 1 and 2. It's a special place in my heart. But Doom 3, it scared the shit out of me as a kid. I couldn't go back to it for like a couple months. And then once I got the hang of it, you can pretty well play Doom 3 a lot like the old Dooms. It's just way more atmospheric. It's fucking badass. You know what I really hate though? The Resurrection of Evil enemy, the Vulgar. I hate you with a fiery fucking passion. I'm going through... I've perfected the game except for going through Resurrection of Evil on Nightmare. I'm currently going through that. And the Vulgars are giving me the worst pain in my butthole. And you might be like, hey Jason, Dead Space remake just came out. Why aren't you playing that? Well, let's talk about Dead Space a little bit. So, my current gamertag, as I mentioned earlier in the video, ElectroSpaghotti, that actually comes from Cookie Clicker. I'll get into that in a future video when I mention Cookie Clicker. We're not going to get into that right now. I could talk for hours about Cookie Clicker, and I'll try not to do that when I bring it up then as well. But my previous gamertag was Isaac Clarke, because my favorite horror game of all time is Dead Space. And I like Dead Space 2. And I even like parts of Dead Space 3, even though many people hate that game. I like parts of it. I like Isaac as a character. I like the whole theme of Dead Space. Once I heard more and more and saw more and more about this Motive remake, I am extremely skeptical that they are going to maintain the vision that I know and love. I see lots of people out there jumping on it, praising it. I hate to say it, guys. There's a lot of people out there who praise a lot of things. I went and checked them out, and they don't end up being as good as everyone's saying. There's like a hype train. So, I'm not going to believe the hype train. I will play Dead Space, but I am not very hype about the remake. It seems like they've missed some major points for me. The grittiness of the atmosphere, the crackling of the static, changing Isaac's look, changing Nicole's look, changing a bunch of stuff. I don't know if I like it. They made it a whole bunch easier in the achievement list. They took out "Don't Get Cocky, Kid." You don't have to dismember 1,000 limbs anymore. It's 500. Certain little things. I'll still play it. I will give it a proper review when I play it. But for now, you're hearing my pre-review where I'm like, I don't know, guys. I don't know if it deserves it. And obviously, by the way, I have to get the helmet. I have to. I was Isaac Clarke. And the reason I switched away from that, by the way, is because people kept messaging me and trying to roleplay with me as Isaac Clarke. I had like a roleplay kind of profile, so I guess that's me to blame. Where my bio said I was like floating in space, and because if you follow the games, that's kind of what happens to Isaac at the end. But I just thought it was like funny that Isaac was playing games somehow, and I was his soul. That aside, people role-playing, no thanks. I got sick of it. People messaging me all the time trying to get my gamertag. Sick of it. So I came up with an original name, better for marketability, for myself anyway. So that's why I did it. I have in my note that I will mention Minecraft and the Tron City that I'm building. But that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to mention it. I'll pique your interest with that. And I always teased it in past videos. I'm going to keep teasing it. It's not ready for viewing. There's some other shit I could show you in my Minecraft realm, but Tron City is not one of them. I could show you what I've got done so far. And that'll be in a future video. To round up, I missed showing off Ziggy last time I had a video, so let's try and do that. Ziggy is my, I can't remember if it's Tanzanian. I think it's Tanzanian tailless whip spider. Got them grabby claws. One of my favorites. I'm gonna bring her out one day on my hand. You guys will see that. But I have not done that yet. I'm gonna attempt to do that on film, because that's just asking for disaster and for my bug to have broken limbs. And I guess to give you a final diddler here, let's give you a quick tour of the media, because you might have seen a preview of that. We got PlayStation games, and it's PSVR centric as well, because I love my PSVR. I got DVDs, 4Ks and Blu-rays. We got Xbox One, we got Xbox 360, we got CDs, and then you got the vinyl, okay? So, if you want to know what's going on with the vinyl here, we got movie soundtracks, which goes to about here. Well, soundtracks of various things. We got some extra stuff. We got some special soundtracks. This is the liquid-filled 28. We got 7-inch soundtracks. We got video game soundtracks. By the way, special note, this one's going to come up in one of the future showcases. There's one of those on eBay right now for like $1,500. I am so fucking glad I didn't have to pay that. 7-inch video game soundtracks and cassette video game soundtracks. We got new arrivals. You're like, Jason, why do you have two Mad Gods? I do not. One of them is a new sleeve because one of them arrived with ringwear. We got the sub edition of Shadow Out of Time. We got Hyper Light Drifter just hanging out, just waiting to be put away. And by the way, if you're watching this, if you're an Avengers nut, this thing's for sale. You want this thing? This here, let me pull this out a little. Nah, I don't know. There's other stuff kind of bouncing, but you know what it is. It's the Nano Gauntlet. It's the fucking Nano Gauntlet 6 vinyl. Oh, they all look like the colors of the Infinity Stones. If you're an Avengers person, get at me. I'll give you a deal. We got some VHS's. Interface. If you haven't seen Interface on YouTube, you need to watch Interface. I have VHS. Music cassettes. We got Music 7-inch, Music 10-inch. We got Music, my bands, my favorite bands, some of my favorite bands. This is the Wax Mage collection. That's right, from here all the way to here. And there's a bit more too, but that's the sorted alphabetical Kadabra Wax Mage collection. And this, from here all the way, is the Kadabra collection. With, I'm trying to keep up on it. I've fallen a little behind, as mentioned in one of my previous videos, but I've got variants on variants, my friends. Oh my god. And of course, 7-inch Wax Mages, 7-inch, are those? Yeah, that's 7-inch Wax Mage, and then this is like 7-inch lathe cuts and 7-inch normals. I don't even remember anymore. There's the 7-inch normal Kadabras. And 10-inch special show thing. Bro. When I tell you I got a Kadabra museum going on, I ain't fucking around. But yeah. I think, by the way, I'm going to leave no background music on this. I want to try and get the audio from Cool Guy Has a Chill Day and have that loop as my background. So I'm going to try and message the creator of that and get his permission, because I want to do things properly. I think that's everything. You know, I don't have much else to say. Thank you for watching, learning about me, and if you're interested in some of the cool shit I'm showing you, stay tuned. It's coming. And if you look at some of the old videos, that's one thing you might notice about my new setup in here. My older videos from like a year or two ago, I had many collector's editions. Well, you might be thinking they're gone. They're not. I still have all of those collector's editions. They are in storage. I had to get them out of here while I renovated my room. I didn't want dust getting all over them. So they are safe. And at some point I have to go through the storage and sort everything and bring it all out and this and that. And when that stuff happens, you might see some more unboxing videos of those collector's editions. But for now, you're going to get a lot of this stuff. More of what you've seen. Me talking at you, some vinyl stuff, some video game stuff. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Check out my other shit. Yeah, I don't know how to end these either. You know, it's the starting and the ending that's the hardest part, so. Bye.